Hi there, welcome to my channel, welcome to my digital world. So in previous video we saw what is machine learning, the different types of machine learning, and we covered some of the definitions like sensitivity and specificity, ROC and AOC, bias and variance, and we covered about confusion matrix, etc. So in order to get much further into the details of other machine learning areas, there are some prerequisites which we need to get well first. So in today's video, we are going to see some of those prerequisites. Let's get started. So statistics is considered one of the prerequisites, and there are different statistical models which have been used in a wide range of machine learning areas like problem framing, data understanding till data preparation, and from model evaluation till model predictions. So statistics, there are different statistical models which we'll be studying in a broad range of topic like descriptive statistics and inferential statistics further today. So before that, one another prerequisite which we need to study is need to understand a programming language like R or Python. R and Python both are open source programming languages, and R is used much for building the statistical model, and Python is used beyond statistics and it gets well integrated with other programming language like C++, and it supports it with a wide range of libraries as well. So Python and R both have their own advantage and disadvantages as well. So let's get started with the topic of applied statistics. So it has been classified further into descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. Descriptive statistics is more about the data which we currently have, the past data and the present data, with which we convert that raw data into a useful information. So we will represent in a chart or a graphical means so we can study patterns of it. But in inferential statistics, we go one step further and make predictions out of it, like the future data, what can be like from this year and previous year sales, we can predict the next 5 years or 10 years of sales based on the current data. So you would have seen these topics in your graduate degree. So descriptive statistics is about position, central tendency, frequency, and variation, and these are much further divided into mean, median, mode. The standard deviation, variance. These are the topics which we will be covering under descriptive statistics. And for inferential statistics, we have this null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis, as part of hypothesis testing and other estimation models, confidence intervals, etc. So you can browse through internet, and there are different websites which has more information into the specific topics described here. So once you get familiarized with the statistical models, you can get into the programming languages. So in this video, we will cover how to install R and Python. To install R, you can get started from here. This will take you to the RStudio website, and from there it's a two-step process. You can install R package here, and you can choose your OS and download this package and install it. And the second step is an optional step, but it is recommended for beginners to get a IDE view. So once you download and install this, you will get something like this. So this is just the R package which you installed, and this is the RStudio. When you open R, this looks like more of a command line, and you can execute R commands here without any much helpful graphical user interface. But when you open RStudio, you can see, you can run your command here, and you see your variables here with the value of those variables, and your graphs, the results will appear here. So this is a much more better view for the beginners. So in the next video, we will have a demo of a sample R program. The next step is you can install Python. You can install Python through command line or through Anaconda. As a beginner, that will be a much simple and easy step to install through Anaconda. You can get started from here. You can go to Anaconda website and download your choice from the list with the OS which you have, and choose appropriate 64 or 32-bit. And I will again recommend the graphical installer rather than command line installer for beginners. So once you download this and install, you will get Anaconda Navigator, and you can open that. You will see something like this. So from here, you can either access the Jupyter Lab or Jupyter Notebook. I'm going to use Jupyter Lab in this video. So this will open a window something similar to this, and from here I can show you there are three methods. I use file launcher, and you see you can open a new Python notebook, and you can start executing your Python. You can start your Python code from here and execute it, or you can open a new launcher and you can execute through a console window, or you can choose a third option. You can choose a terminal where you can type in Jupyter Notebook. So this will redirect you into a Jupyter Notebook running with a kernel, and you can create a new Python code here, and you can execute your Python code and running your Python code on top of this kernel. So to get started with, I have given reference to some of the samples which I get started. You can refer my GitHub repository and my Anaconda cloud for this. Here are those. So I started with Python 101, Python basics. So here you see you can choose either if you are going to use a Python code or a markdown language, etc. You can edit it, and I use Control Enter or Command Enter in Mac to execute it. I can change it. I can again execute it. So the changes are reflected here. So we have come to the end of this video. Hope you learned a little bit of something out of it. And in the separate video, I will explain sample ROC and AUC graph using R. And we will also cover the running a sample Python application. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.